Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Hearts of Iron 4 where I'm playing as Italy. We're back and yeah, currently trying to get some of my forces to move out there. Now the thing here is that these guys have been somewhat beaten and our supplies here are so bad it's really a problem, but oh, that's a German unit. Okay, so I am desperately trying to get more forces in here to actually get these guys surrounded. Now we have a whole bunch of garrison divisions that are now ready, so I am... I thought that I already was building this, but for some reason now I'm not. Well, I need to build more infrastructure in Georgia. So I'm not really sure how that goes, but yeah, I need to put this at the top before we take care of some other stuff. I think this is the most important. So we'll see how that goes. Still fairly surprised that they were able to beat me here, but sure. Okay, let's again try to get into Yerevan as well. One of the good things about this, at least, is that yeah, let's keep moving. They're not gonna win there anyway. That's very unlikely. These guys are very weak, and they should not get a whole lot of supplies, especially once I've done this. So yeah, my supplies are absolutely terrible there, but I'm trying to work on it. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I know. As for the air forces, can't really see what's going on, but I don't actually have air superiority. It would be nice to be getting that other airfield as well, because currently I can only have a maximum of 300 there, so not that much. If I take this one, I actually get to have a little bit more around here. And of course, the goal is to have at some point all my air forces in there, but yeah, this is now empty, so we really need to get back here. Because I'm blocked here anyway, I need to keep moving in areas where I actually can keep moving. And getting myself delayed is just not a good idea. Let's move you down here. Another thing that needs to happen is basically we need to indeed encircle the enemy. Let's actually keep moving with these guys and have one of them try to move up. It's basically just a race trying to get there as fast as possible. That's about it. So once we've gotten them encircled, these guys are going to push up north. And then at least we have a bit... Our division of units is at least a bit better at that point. Now why is nobody just moving in there? How are we down here? Because we also started up a new attack over here. Oh, they already retreated. Okay, fine. Didn't I have... Okay. I should be able to beat them too and actually take a few more provinces down in Kenya as well. That would also serve me quite nicely. So yeah, this will take up too much space and I can't actually do that. No, let's keep you here on this side of the river. I'm already trying to attack in that general area anyway. I think we're close to winning there, but most important things are happening here, of course. Switch to the M1441 and let's start up some new research here because we can immediately go to the M1542 tank unless I want to research. Yeah, let's go for the anti-tank, mobile anti-tank unit as well. So these guys are actually, yeah, they're not doing very well at this point, and now that I have 2 divisions there too, they're not gonna break through. Now, with an attack from this side coming as well, I'm hoping to push them out of Tbilisi and then to keep moving. You guys should be able to reach Sachi in time so they can still retreat afterwards. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose that, but I don't really care for now. It'd be nice to hold on to Sachi, but if I can't do that, I guess I can't. Yeah, let's go for tank radio. We still don't have those, which is kind of bad. Okay, so this is going well. We've pushed them out of Tbilisi. Hopefully we'll be able to take it and move further. Actually, yeah, you're gonna move as well, and then I'll leave one of those divisions there. They're gonna likely try and attack, but that's actually what I want, because that will make it more difficult for them to actually take it. Maybe I can move some other guys in there. Okay, you need to hold for a bit. And I might be able to get in there, who knows, but I have to wait for a bit there because they are moving up, so there will be a time when I get to move them, but that time is not now. It seems like these guys are also trying to retreat at this point, just like these, so we might be able to move up relatively soon. It seems that at the very least I can try to move one division out there while holding with the rest. Yeah, so they're retreating, but then maybe these units will get in there. I hope that some German forces will get in there, and that'll be that, but I can't be too sure about it now. We'll have to wait, unfortunately. Okay, they're taking their sweet time. This is also mountain territory, so that's okay. At least they quit attacking. All I need to do is take their capital, and then they'll be done. Okay, so now okay, let's stop attacking there. Oh, can we cancel, please? Yeah, it's unfortunate that they're now holding this line here, but I'm definitely keeping them moving, and you as well, into that province. Should be able to beat them there, and it's unfortunate that these tanks are now there, But I should also hopefully be able to beat those guys as well. Okay, so that's not going super well, unfortunately. So they will be able to retake that. It's okay. I already have a unit moving in there, so I really don't need to do anything with that. Let's get another guy to move. Seems like, yeah, all of them are retreating. Okay, sure. They can take it back if they want. The only thing that's really unfortunate is the fact that that tank division is there, but this is all empty now. Very strange. Okay, now that the tank division is there, I want to keep moving. It's unlikely I'll be able to beat the tank division, so what I'll do is I'll just try to go around it. I'm somewhat surprised that... Well, I'm going to try and hold Sochi now. I do have 2 new divisions, so my hope is that, you know, we'll be able to get supplies there eventually. Let's go for the barrel upgrade too. Let's just see if we can get around them and try to get to Baku. Yeah, it's got to get to Cherkassk. Wow. They retreated, huh? Yeah, my units are in such poor supply that they can't really do a whole lot. I'm still busy building that stuff in Georgia. In the hopes that... Really? They got beaten there. Wow. Okay, they're trying to move away as well. So I'm just trying to grab this, and with them moving up now, we'll have to see what developments there will be. I'm surprised if they were actually, if they would be able to hold that. They're retreating as well now, so I might be able to get around them there. And let's pause. Okay, I got the experimental aircraft engine. Let's research motor jet. I'm sure they're needed for some of their the planes. So yeah, definitely looking for encirclement there. They're all moving up as well. Seems like they're not even trying to get somebody into Tbilisi right now, or maybe they are. They're trying to get somebody down there too. And I need a unit into this mountain so that we might actually be able to get around those territories as well. Once you've retreated, you're immediately going back into Sochi, potentially, in the hopes of me being able to stop the enemy there. Okay, let's not attack. That's not good, actually. So, they'll be able to hold there. That's not an issue. Okay. Basically, whenever they move, I don't want to go. That's the gist of it. And finally, okay. Saudi Arabia surrendered. Very nice. That means that they They actually have a bit more units than I had anticipated anyway. Yeah, I need to oust them. They've landed quite a few more forces in there. When... Okay, so with seeking help from German scientists, that's almost done. And after that I'm going for making sure that the Mutavakilite kingdom is actually my puppet. Need to keep pushing down there as well. So my hope is that I'll be able to stop them from doing anything crazy in there. I should be able to win there too. So once these are beaten, I'm gonna try and get the rest of Saudi Arabia and then also Qatar. For now. So this is super dangerous, and I can already see all these German forces being destroyed by the Soviets there. Because they just have too little forces in there. Let's keep one of them in here. And once these guys are retreating, I'm also moving up, so it's definitely worth checking that out, I think. And just taking the encirclements where I can get them, such as here. Really no need to attack yet, though. Only once they're completely encircled do I think I might have the ability to go after them. Okay, so I was prevented from taking Cherkask. Fine. Now if these two move up in here, you're staying there and you're taking that province. Good. Yeah, because I'm moving here too. So let's have the guy in Tbilisi move. And they're both linking up in here, then cutting these guys off as well. Let's move through here. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Well, we'll see what we get to do. So they are now also encircled, and whatever forces I have here might at least help in that attack. It's not much, but they'll be beaten, I think. Okay. Didn't I tell you to move? Or are they retreating there too? So yeah, they are. So because they're moving there, I'd rather move up into that position. Just stop. Absolutely no use. If you're not gonna win, you can't go and... Oh, now I have some issues in Erzurum too. Okay. Well, I have those fighters go there. And we'll see what we can do, potentially. They were beaten again. Okay. Apparently, I do need... Yeah, let's attack here. Let's see what that does. Nothing good for me. Okay. Okay, let's have one of them move anyway. So... you are retreating. I don't know why those forces are retreating though. This is all a bit of a mess anyway. They are already retreating for whatever reason. Why though? Weren't they on the offensive? That makes it super strange that they do that. Really, really strange. Well, this entire area is one huge mess, so... Okay, so they're retreating too. But the ultimate goal still, at least here, is first and foremost, is to make an encirclement happen. And if I have to do that this way, I will. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, you're staying there and these guys have cleared that out, so that's good. So these forces can now also move forward and you're staying in there. So we've beaten them. And you guys can actually just attack in one go here. I can't have them retake their capital. That would be a serious problem. Okay, we have gotten help from them, from the German scientists, and now we're going to threaten the Sultanate. With us at their doorstep, the Sultanate will have no choice but to join our empire. Indeed. Okay, I should be able to beat them back, and I did, while also trying to get in there. Seriously. Come on, stop please. And I will have one of these divisions also move into this mountain territory.
Sì, signore. Pronto all'azione. Formazione.
Oh no, that's no good. Okay. So it seems like everybody stopped attacking around these areas. Great, they're retreating. So let's leave you in here. And maybe attack. Because if you're moving already, then I might be able to defeat those guys there as well and push forward. That's the goal. Okay, so... I'll definitely have two divisions at least trying to go there. And I have a bunch of guys trying to attack there. And I'm really surprised they're still getting any supplies. Well, they are in very low supply, which kind of makes sense that if they have to get it through there, that can't be good. Can you please just obey my command? Okay, so I need stability. So let's unite people. And no, let's not do that. Let's just because this gives me more war support, but my war support is fine. Let's see what I get to do here. So I can either get research peak plus 1%. Let's actually take a look at some of these laws, because I might actually need to change some of this. Probably not, but we'll see. Because we currently have partial mobilization. If we go to total mobilization, it costs 350, but that means I'll have less consumer goods factories that are necessary, but I'll have plus 0.4 stability reduction. Still, it gives me a lot more in factories, and that's also really good. So it will be worth it to go for total mobilization. Total mobilization is more than war economy, so maybe war economy for now would be okay. Slightly more, yeah, okay, let's go for a war economy here. Alright, let's keep going. So still looking to cut them off somewhere. We're going for it. We're holding. So they pushed me out there. Let's see what happens if I attack from all these sides. Okay, this actually works, so that's good. And we're actually holding in Sochi, so that is also fine. They have one more mountain range left, and after that mountain range, at least we're in open terrain, and I think that will help us a bit too. Resource gain efficiency plus 2%, huh? No. So what was the thing? Military parade. No, I don't need to do that. Okay. Division training time, no thanks, but I will go for housing 2 for more recruitable population. Okay, seems like a lot of Russians actually moved away from those territories. I'm happy that's the case. And I'm also happy we're moving in there. Let's go back down. No, they did take the capital. That's funny. Guys? Let's make sure we retake it. Yeah, let's take a look here too. Yeah, I can move up to here. Maybe I'll even be able to take this port. Despite everything, we're actually still having success here in Africa, which is actually quite hilarious because it makes us look freaking huge. It will be high time that you're getting in there, but okay, if they leave more of these places empty, then I guess I will try to go in there. I don't need many forces around this area, so And then I might just as well try to move as many units up as possible, like and as the more units I can cut off here, the better. So I'd rather go through up here and then cut off these additional units too. Although that does seem to be challenging. Since we don't actually have any additional units. And I wouldn't be able to reach Baku through here, so let's actually move you up here though, then I can technically move here as well. I don't need this defense to be super tough. I'm sure the Germans will protect me there. Oh. Seriously? Well, it would have been nice to be notified that they're retreating. Oh, come on. Surely they'll reach that area earlier than me. So I also need to keep them busy attacking. They ousted them, I don't know with whom. But they're surely not gonna beat them there now. Seriously? Come on. Okay, you stop attacking. Right. I mean, I've gotten really far and not particularly about give up on whatever encirclement I can get now. Basically for anything, so oh no, you're moving up. Never mind. I've plenty of units that can go in here, and then we'll have two guys. Okay, we can't select it yet, but with those guys being defeated, let's keep going. Like, this is not very useful, but I need to hold this until at least my troops can get back, which will be very hard to do. If these guys will be encircled, at least that will help a bit. Not that I suddenly have a great supply situation. But how are we doing down here? Thought they were going to attack, but okay. Well, not you. Stop, please. Okay. I'm surprised they wouldn't be able to beat them. let's pause.
Pronto all'azione. Pronto. Pronto, signore.
Okay, don't know if I would win there, but it would still be okay. I can still keep pushing them. Yeah, they are getting continuously more divisions there, but I do think it would be very hard for them to actually do well down there. Germans have nothing in there, it's crazy. I think British Raj is not doing well, they have nothing there. Just kind of crazy.
Pronto, signore. Avanzate.
Eventually I should be winning this. I think
Attento.
none of these guys should be able to get any supply. At least down there, technically. Oh, really? Well, I guess it's mighty convenient for them that they now have those tank units there. Did my units make it? It seems like they did. And I don't particularly care if they take Sochi. I just want my troops to be safe. So... okay. Yeah, they are technically cut off. So that should work. Let's take Baku, because if we look at the resources... at least we should have denied them their biggest oil supply now. So that's good. How are the Russians doing with that oil? They have enough, apparently. Well, it's still a marginal amount of divisions that I just took, so I guess that's okay. They took back Sachi. Unfortunate, but... yeah, let's get into Baku. So we're already trying to get back in there, at least, as well. These are the most important, and okay, so they're doing okay. I do need a new breakthrough then as well, though, although they could technically move up through here, but that's not super amazing. Yeah, so that's a bit tricky anyway. Also, I do think it will probably still take a very long time before I'm even able to clear them out. To actually clear them out. And... I'll keep attacking for sure. These guys are retreating too, so I'm hoping that I might be able to move up through here. And if I can get at least to Derbent as well, that will ultimately be pretty decent. Okay, they retook Sochi. So let's These go there. And let's have them attack down there.
Ordini.
That doesn't immediately give me a victory, but I need to clear those guys out anyway as well. Seems like they were able to beat my unit there.
Comandi. Pronto. Avanzate. Avanzate.
Keeps getting higher. Higher and higher. Ever slightly higher. So it does work. When will you arrive in Baku? 1 day and 10 hours. Okay. Fair enough. Nothing I can do in this line anymore. So let's work on the better infiltrator. 100 airplanes, that's it? Oh yeah, I haven't gotten that one yet, unfortunately.
Continuate ad avanzare. Prendete la mira.
Stop, please. Okay. If they are retreating, I might just as well keep you here for now in the off chance that they get to move into this Grozny territory.
Ordini. Pronto all'azione. Comandi.
Or into that mountain territory. That would also be very kind of them. Okay, we took Baku itself. Let's start moving up then. It's still troublesome because there are only 2 hexes continuously like this. So it will take some time before we will have at least gotten our way through these mountain territories as well.
Formazione.
Don't tell me you actually supposedly lost. Seems like they kind of did. Threatening the Sultanate seems to work okay.
Formazione.
I need
Formazione.
you going back.
Pronto all'azione. Formazione. Comandi.
Okay, let's do a triple attack and then leave 2 units to move back anyway.
Sì, signore. Pronto all'azione.
I would say that we've taken at least a quarter of Africa now. Oh, the Germans. Don't tell me they've lost Kiev. No. Okay. How are the Russians? Seems like they, at the very least, started changing this, so they now have 1-year draft instead of free volunteers, and I think they put their bracket up as well, but I'm not sure about that. At any rate, I will eventually be able to take them down. But
Attento. Attento. Pronto, signore. Attento.
okay, yep, go in there. Let's try to do that. We need to get through the mountains. Doesn't matter how you get through there, as long as you get there.
Ordini. Attento.
Anything that I can actually that will allow me to move through the mountains is well worth it, I think, while we clear this out.
Attento. Attento. Avanzate.
Let's see how we're doing here. They should be unable to fight, really. And they are. Okay, great. Let's keep you here. And let's keep them into... No, let's keep you in Tbilisi. Let's keep you moving, basically. So we get to clear them out.
Pronto, signore. Pronto, signore. Ordini. Formazione.
And maybe I'll get to work on the construction in these areas as well. Yeah, and I definitely will. That's super important. Up, up. How long does this take? Even this does take pretty long. Once I capture this airfield though, I might be able to do a bit better in terms of planes, which will be good. Okay, they are doing fine. Taking that thing, not making sure that the supply at least here is flowing. Can't do anything about Central Africa. Wow, I can't even beat them with 3 divisions. It's a hill province, but still. Quite tough, that is then. Okay. Let's keep moving. We've gotten the French at least through some of their territory, and moving from Sudan into the Eastern Sahara. Yeah, we can't actually push further here because that means we'll create a longer front once again. This is just a disaster. At the very least, these guys are not getting proper supply, and you can see that really helps me as well for some of those guys. Like, they can't actually sustain this. I'm curious. Yeah, okay, we can actually beat them there already as well. So with some luck, we might be able to push them down. Do a double attack. Also genuinely surprised we haven't been able to beat them there yet.
Comandi. Sì, signore. Ordini. Pronto all'azione. Pronto, signore.
Yep, keep pushing. Just keep pushing.
Mantenete le distanze.
Okay. That one didn't work. That's fine.
Attento.
It's about getting the openings, and if they're not there, that's okay. Threatening the Sultanate. Great. So... Yep, they are mine now. That is good. So I'm hoping that after that, either they are going to push in there, or we'll be able to rescue them eventually. That would also work.
Pronto. Forza, muovetevi.
Oh, they got a new division in there. But they're... Oh no, they're putting a new one in there, okay.
Formazione.
Let's retreat, because I don't want to get cut off.
Formazione.
That would be a big problem, and we're still in Mombasa anyway. Africa is rather a sideshow that is not super important.
Sì, signore. Pronto all'azione. Ordini. Ordini. Continuate ad avanzare.
Well, it's a damn shame that they're not leaving any
Continuate
openings
ad
now.
avanzare. Ordini.
We've gotten pretty much through the first mountains, but now we're kind of stuck in the second, or the northern Caucasus Mountains, that is.
Attento.
If they move in here, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm now moving in here. We'll see how that goes.
Comandi.
Because if I can hold them, I might actually be able to get into these and then to move up. Okay, let's pause. So they canceled the movement,
Attento.
but I can still try to get in there.
Pronto all'azione.
And because I have so many units, I also still want to try to get into here. Because that too might allow me access.
Sì, signore. Formazione. Comandi.
Yep.
Pronto.
Keep moving. There's no reason to stay in this territory. We've cut those guys off, and now we need to keep going. They're still trying to get a unit in Sachi, which is not good, I guess. Another second potential encirclement would be to cut off whatever forces they might have in here by slicing in through this, but that would be equally challenging like it was down here, though. Although, to be fair, at least this will get rid of some enemy units. Now, another option would be to get a double envelopment over these guys, and that would again help significantly, I think. As long as the Germans are able to hold, that would be successful, because it means that the Russians will have to devote a lot of forces there. It seems like British Raj doesn't have a whole lot of forces to do pretty much anything, so they're going to surrender for sure.
Ordini. Ordini.
As well. That's how it looks like to me. Don't know what's happening out here. Alright, pretty crazy, but we'll beat them, yeah.
Pronto.
They are trying to get something into those
Pronto,
hills.
signore. Avanzate.
But
Avanzate.
as it is, I might actually have such a strong force to push in there that I might actually be able to stop them
Ordini.
from holding there. And I think
Pronto.
I mean, maybe not currently, but I think eventually we will.
Comandi. Pronto, signore. Formazione.
Let's go through the hills, because that's easier.
Comandi. Pronto all'azione. Pronto, signore. Pronto, signore.
And this should clear them out. Once those divisions will have been beaten, I'll be able to remove my forces, and the front will
Attento.
have been somewhat more secure at that point.
Pronto, signore.
Okay, it looks like at least I'll be able to get one or two. Now this one was predictable.
Comandi.
But at least we got this one, so we can actually keep moving from there despite the poor supplies. Right, we need new national focus. We can't do anything there, and we're pretty much stuck here. Now that this is actually increasing by quite a bit, I want to confront the old guard. That will give me minus 15% stability. But after that I can go for modern army, which will make my units a whole lot better. And that's really what I want as well. This is also nice, but I would need Cyprus. Maybe I need to wait for a little bit longer. Yeah, probably. Let's see. Let's go for innovation now. Ideas change people and people change the world. That will give me a lot of naval bonuses. I don't want paramilitary training in Yemen, please. Okay, let's see where we might be able to advance. And this is looking pretty good so far.
Attento. Pronto, signore. Pronto, signore.
So currently I'm actually pleased at our progress here. We do need these encirclements. So look at these huge stacks. So because we cleared a few units, no, they didn't change anything there, but they still have supposedly at least, you know, almost 600 divisions. So okay, they got cleared. I want quite a few of these actually to move over to this area. Well, keeping at least one unit at Tbilisi and one at Yerevan. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the garrisons. Get those guys into a new army. And they are going to garrison in Russia. So I currently need 11. And let's go. It will take a long time before they get there, but they will guard it. So that's good. Okay. Like I said, we're moving in there now. So we'll see how it goes. I can also get more air units in here now. This airfield's 200 airplanes. Very nice. And since I still don't have air superiority, I do need that anyhow. It's already March 43, huh? Well, the all-purpose one. We got those. We're now going for housing. I would like to get industrial works level 8. This might actually cut them off from supplies, and I think that's actually equally promising. Just like this. Nice. Ha! Perfect, perfect. Okay, can you beat those British? Yes, you can. Oh, the French,
Avanzate!
they can actually go through here. This would actually take their airfield. That would be great, actually.
Andiamo!
Come on, okay.
Formazione! Avanzate! Sì, signore! Pronto, signore! Ordini?
I think you would be able to attack as well. Now that the enemy is on the run in many locations. Once again, I'm fine with advancing there.
Pronto!
Come on, you guys, you know you want to get to Derbent. Okay, this is actually not going super well. I am having reinforcements on the way. Maybe.
Comandi!
But they might arrive too late. I don't know how this is still beneficial. Well, I guess it's because they have more organization. I guess that's the only reason why it's going well.
Avanzate! Comandi!
Well, I'm trying to hold there.
Pronto, signore!
And once, if you're able to cut them off, which would be really good, then they'll also get destroyed there.
Comandi! Pronto all'azione!
Right, so they're trying to close the gap,
Pronto,
which I
signore!
don't like.
Avanzate! Pronto, signore! Comandi!
Not at all. I'll have to be very careful there. Although there are also a few more German troops coming in there. Okay, let's not attack there. But I want to get the mountain troops in here then. Let's see how that goes. Okay.
Sì, signore! Comandi!
Against these, I'll keep attacking. I need to break through there as well, basically. It would be a big problem if I can't. Well, not such a big problem, but...
Sì, signore! Attento! Formazione! Sì, signore!
Alright, once again, let's see if my cavalry can get in there. We still don't have any air superiority, but we also need a lot more supply. Okay, so we weren't able to beat them in there, unfortunately, and I think it's very unlikely that we will anytime soon. But Self-propelled artillery should potentially work too. Now, how are we doing out here?
Pronto, signore. Pronto.
There's literally just one division and you can't take it down.
Prendete la mira. Attento. Pronto all'azione. Formazione. Sì, signore. Formazione. Pronto all'azione. Attento. Avanzate.
Not gonna lie, this is getting a little bit crazy over here. I never suspected that I might actually do well in that area, but
Comandi. Avanzate.
come on guys, I would extremely appreciate you taking that territory. Even if they are moving in here.
Sì, signore.
I am getting additional reinforcements, so
Pronto, signore. Pronto, signore.
even if I can't break through in that sector for now, okay.
Pronto.
Let's actually try to get back in there too. How long will it take for you guys to get in there? Not that long. These guys will take a lot longer because they're going from mountain to mountain, whereas these guys can just conveniently move.
Comandi.
Insane. Actually insane.
Sì, signore. Forza, muovetevi. Ordini. Pronto.
Did they get beaten or something?
Pronto, signore. Formazione. Pronto, signore. Formazione.
Okay. Oh wow. That's not good. Yeah, I really need to take out more Russians before the Germans collapse completely. There's still time, but
Attento. Pronto all'azione. Ordini. Ordini. Sì, signore.
it's... come on.
Pronto, signore. Ordini. Comandi. Pronto.
Let's keep going.
Pronto, signore. Pronto all'azione. Avanzate.
I might actually beat them here if I attack with more.
Pronto.
And I think I just did.
Ordini.
But they stopped their movement.
Avanzate.
which is a problem. But again, like I said, I want to use a potential encirclement to keep going and
Attento.
keep
Comandi.
doing stuff like this.
Pronto. Avanzate.
Yep, you'll have to move through the mountains. So because
Pronto all'azione.
there's no actual problem
Avanzate.
anymore down here in this part of Iran, which now looks hilarious. The only real threat is Russia, because basically if the Germans hold, they'll be beaten too. That's the thing. The Germans need to hold. But I might already be too late.
Pronto, signore.
What are they doing? They're moving some of those guys.
Pronto all'azione. Avanzate. Avanzate.
Well, I did say these were the last mountains.
Comandi. Sì, signore.
Once these mountains are overcome, I might be able to move a bit faster as well. Okay, they should no longer be able to get any supplies. And that means that I guess now it's more important to attack them around the sides. And after that, try to get them in this mountain territory. And I guess that's the mountain territory is the big problem there. Which is fine.
Formazione.
I actually can no longer move because I have too little troops in this sector.
Formazione. Ordini. Comandi. Avanzate. Continuate l'attacco. Arretrate. Sì, signore. Pronto all'azione. Avanzate. Pronto. Ordini.
Okay. But that's fine. I could just keep pushing down here. That's also okay. Once again, this is the most important thing to do. Okay, they've moved through there. I already did talk about how important it is to now go through here.
Pronto, signore. Avanzate.
Potentially, at least. This is already sucky because they can move there faster, but I don't think they have too many troops in here. Come on. Take both of them. They have units in Grozny. That's unfortunate. Okay. How about the other one? Nothing, huh? Okay. Yeah, it's not surprising they have units in Grozny. How likely is it going to be that I'll be able to cross the Terek and then move that way? Because getting in here is impossible because these units will move up. It means I pretty much have to move through these territories like this. And then cut them off in a potential pocket on this side. And hopefully that will force them to move more troops from this area over there. As their stability is pretty high. It's gonna be a tough race, really, indeed. Alright, let's just take one last look at how Japan is doing. And after that we can call it quits. So it seems like the Japanese haven't really done a whole lot. Haven't taken any additional islands. Well, it does seem like this is once again a little bit bigger. A little bit. Interesting that Siam also has claims on a large portion of this. This is just all India, right? Yeah. Interesting that it's now Dominion of India and not British Raj. So they've gotten some independence. Some, that is. But not a whole lot. They still have only 3 divisions, but they have so much manpower. They must have some issue. Some weird thing going on. But they're still in the Allies, so that... yeah. Hmm. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the video here though, so I want to thank you for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this. This is looking rather silly, but yeah, nothing I can do. Oh, so I wonder which... countries I might release. I think I might have to look that up in diplomacy. Maybe? No, it's not there. Only Yemen here. My occupied territories. Alright, yeah, here we are. I can release Albania, Yugoslavia, Serbia, Hungary, Greece, Turkey, Croatia, Spanish Republic. Oh, this is 2 provinces. Ethiopia, Egypt, Palestine, Transjordan, Lebanon, Syria, Saudi Arabia, part of France, and Bulgaria? Why Bulgaria? They might have some claims here, right? Burgas. Yeah. They call it Thrace, but I'm quite sure this is the Burgas territory. But that would cut my rail line, so to say. So definitely not doing that. Alright, well, we've gotten a bit further, and at least we cleared out some guys there. I'm looking for another encirclement, or at least... I'm trying to get out of the mountains, and I'm marginally close to doing that, or at least I'm working on it. I've gone through the first mountains, and now I need to get through the second Caucasus Mountains, which are still largely under their control, and then these are hills, etc. The Russians also still have way too many forces for us to quickly defeat, but we'll see how it goes. For now, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And yeah, see you next time. Take care. See you then. Bye-bye.